Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Zalani and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had decided to paint one of my palettes white and the other more of a brown stain. Any colors would look good, black would look really nice as well. It's just most of my furniture was white, so I thought white would look the best. And I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the brown one as well. I covered the paintbrush and the bristles with painter's tape, leaving the handle exposed so I can paint that white as well as the palette. While the white palette was drying, I started on the stain for the brown palette. I mixed together 2 browns with water, but I didn't like how light it was, so I added some black for a darker stain. And I painted the paintbrush handle so that matched as well. I made the mistake of squeezing the paint straight out of the bottles and they all started flooding together, so just ignore this part, I'm gonna redo that. But I wanted the bristles on the white paintbrush to be a little bit darker, so I just used that same stain and then I used a paper towel to dry off any of the excess water and just let that dry. I used the same colors for the stain, but for the white one, instead of using spray paint, I just used a bottle of acrylic paint. Using a cap to a container I had and a ruler, I measured out 7 different circles evenly apart on both palettes. Here you can see on the white palette that I decided to put some of the circles closer together, and then I just started painting. After I painted while everything was still wet, I used the back of a paintbrush to pop any air bubbles that might have appeared. On the white palette, I'm covering up some of the pencil markings with white paint that didn't come off completely with an eraser. I used clear Gorilla Glue to adhere the paintbrushes onto their palettes. My glue cracked in the middle, so that's why I'm using a brush to put on the glue. I wanted to be able to display these paint palettes on shelves, not just hang them, so I decided to use the backing of 2 different frames that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree, and here you see me just cutting them out. I think if I did this over again, I would just get 2 smaller frames just because I need more stability for the backing. After I cut them to the size I wanted, I just used a pair of small scissors to trim off any of the excess cardboard. I was gonna eyeball this part, but I just wanted to double check and make sure that it was evenly in the middle, so I used a ruler to mark the middle of the palette so I could glue on my Sawtooth hangers. Then I just made sure the backing was where I liked it, and I glued that on using the same clear Gorilla Glue I used earlier. And to really make sure these guys aren't going anywhere, I just use the same Gorilla Glue to smother the edges of it. And you can always use hot glue with this. I just decided to use Gorilla Glue. I put a few lines of hot glue on the bottom of the backing of the frame so it had more stability and it would make sure that it wouldn't fall over. I wrote my name on the palette with a black paint pen. I wasn't sure if I was going to write Alani's Art Room or Alani's Craft Room, but I just decided on writing just my name only. I'm not the biggest fan of my handwriting, but I tried. At this time, I wasn't sure if I was going to use the brown palette or give it away, so I just wanted to show that you can use different colors for the writing on that one. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did like it, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe if you're not already. And if you do recreate this, please tag me. I would just love to see your guys' recreations. It would make my day. And I will see you guys all next time.